Ta'aruf lover, family and friends. My name is Nimia Malipule, Adrian Tuitama, and I'm Weber's cousin. My dad, Nimia Malipule Faese Tuitama, and Weber's dad, Uncle Philip, we're brothers. Sorry I can't be there. I wish I could be there. And if Weber could see us all right now, I suspect he would have two reactions. Not analysing here, but one would be his raised eyebrow, and the other reaction he would have was a quick exit plan, stage left. No, he was smooth, my cousin. Some cool cousins. And Weber was way older than me, man. I mean, I was just a little more big. I mean, Weber was like 10 years older than me. But you know what, man? He always treated my siblings and I with love and care. And he continued that into our adult years. And we loved Weber. All my family did. Mum, her relationship with Anne, Dad, Tina, Stephen, Manoa, Helene. We loved you, Weber. Man, this is pretty tough, but man, I'm just so privileged and honoured to have the opportunity to talk about a great patriarch of our family. I loved him so much and I respected him. And Anne, we loved you too. Man, Anne, just gonna say thank you. It's not easy, man, looking after someone that's sick, but it's not easy when it's a person called Weber. But, no words, man. I just, Weber had a talent for making silence feel like a conversation. He had a way with, being present without needing to say much, and it wasn't that guy would come up to you and greet you, with this absorbent, energy and, give you a high five and, give you a kiss and a hug. Oh, hell no. He was very private, reserved, that's the word. He was quite reserved, and he was very humble, man. The stuff that Weber achieved, his achievements in his life, you'll never see anybody do what he did. There'll be nobody like my cousin Weber. Man, I'm so proud of him, man. He was the mantis, but I was his cousin, so, we had a bond, we understood each other. And, we didn't always agree, man, on things. And I had, I struggled to kind of like understand him. And it was mutual. I mean, we were opposites, I think. And, man, the stuff that he did, man, in the Pacific role that he played that, I mean, he did stuff that, pioneer stuff, paving the way for people to have jobs, paving the way in, the social services sector, and then moving into the health sector. Man, he was smart. He was really intelligent. So growing up, man, I didn't really kind of spend much time with him because, he shot off to Avondale and then eventually the you know, they all moved over to Australia. They all went over to Australia, and all my cousins, they all left. So there was just Ponsonby Seventh-day Adventist Church where I used to see women, be playing instruments, be heavily involved in music with Carol be on the piano, Uncle Philip, in the choir, my dad, we're very musical, and watching my cousins, really kind of like paved the way for my family, Tuitama family, where, music was a big part of Weber. Man, he could play, instruments, guitar, piano, trumpet, euphonium, bass. Man, we used to jam all the time. I loved jamming with Weber. Man, Ponsonby, eh? And then there was our family, gatherings. My dad, man, and his brothers, Uncle Philip, Uncle Willie, Uncle Herbert, Uncle Benny. These brothers, man, would make sure that our families would regular meet, and man, those days, man, my cousins are cool, man. Man, special bond, man. It's lasted a lifetime. Man, some families don't have shit, man. They don't love each other as this family of mine. We can't love each other. I watched my dad and my cousins, we used to watch our dads talk and laugh. Man, they treated each other with love and respect, and they wanted that for us kids. I still love watching them sing together, play music instruments. Man, they were brilliant. And my uncles and my dad, they could read music, but they couldn't read English. That's amazing, man. And they passed all this. They passed all this love. They passed all the music talents on to us kids. It's true, Michael can sing. Anyway, okay. Oh man, sorry about that. It's hard, man. Yeah. Just watching my uncles and my dad alive. They never saw them arguing. They were never fighting each other, man. They weren't bitches. They respected each other. But never ever saw them arguing. They treated each other with love and respect. And I'm so grateful to have grown up with them and my cousins. To my cousins, Jennifer, Philip. There's that silence. I don't know what to say, but I know how it feels to lose two siblings. It fucking sucks. Oops. That sucks. Oh, man. I think about my siblings, and especially Manoa and Weber. Two of the smartest men I know. Too smart, man. It's not really irritate me, man. They used to I used to go up with them, man. They were just on another level, man. You know what I'm saying? And I was just sitting here sometimes we sitting there trying to, decipher what they're saying. All you see is, crack my eye. this kind of psychology stuff going on. I didn't know what was going on, man. I was like lost, and then they'll be talking away. Man, it's so you weirdos, man. I still go away from those lunches and they're going, what the hell just happened? Did they just analyse my lunch? Oh, but that's that's the way those two were, man. They work in corrections. Manor was mentored by Weber, and he mentored all of us. So I'd go to Weber for advice, and yes, he was that guy, man. He was the go-to guy, Um, they were so smart, those two, intelligent, Manor and Weber. Too intelligent, I think if they went to heaven, they could start their own Department of Corrections in heaven. Okay, boys, calm down. Just leave the job to God, eh? Oh man. I just want to thank everybody. Keep this short, man. I'm not doing a good job here. Thank you for being there for Weber and my family. I know you guys are at the farm, and I've only been to the farm twice in my lifetime. Once was 30 years ago, man. 30 years ago. Carol was alive. I was there, and with Manor and Karen. Keely was just a baby. Rose was there. Lampa was there. Carol. And it was just like jam. Our legacy that our dads left stayed with us. And the second time I was at the farm was last year. I'm so honoured and happy that I got to spend time with the cuz. It was great lunch with Anne and Weber, and you know what, he didn't say much, man. He was pretty silent, but I could see him, man, just like looking at me and smiling. I sang him a few songs and he fell asleep. Typical Weber, eh? But I like to think that I sung him to sleep. It was nice, peaceful, that kind of stuff. But we're talking about Weber here. Could be in his way of saying, yeah, beloved Adrian, fart. I kissed him on the head and I said goodbye. And as I walked out, I just cried because those thoughts of, is this the last time I'm going to see Weber? And it was. He was so stubborn, man. But I always went to see him. Every time I went to Sydney, I'd go to visit. Oh no, visitors. Not this visitor. You can have this one. I remember going with Micah, and it's the first time in his stubbornness opened up when we went to visit him. No visitors. I walked in there, sang him songs. At first he was, but then after that, and I remember going to the car park saying goodbye, and then we get a phone call from Anne at the hospital in the car park. And Anne said, hey, Weber said that once you guys come back, me and Michael looked at each other. We went back up to his room in the hospital. That kind of barrier that we can have with each other. And he was crying and we were crying, and it's like he lifted it off and said, look, man, it's the first time I ever saw Weber kind of take his arm off, man, and it was beautiful. Lastly, man, I just want to thank God for life, but not as a life as we know it in this world, Weber's life, my life, even your life. I like to thank God for eternal life. Maybe one day, man, we can live forever and have no pain, suffering, no sickness. I'm sick of People dying that I love, man. Anyway, Weber, Manuel Malanga, family, sorry I can't be there, man. Hold the fort up. Weber, there'll be no one like you. Never be anyone like you. There can never be another you.